Hi, everybody. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, talking about Nucypher today. It's April 20th, 2021, Doge Day. Yeah, I know. We're not talking about Doge as much as I'd like to. But anyway, it's been a pan crypto insane last 24 to 48 hours. I have to admit that it's been trying at times to actually watch it. Sometimes you just got to put the phone down or shut the monitor off. I think one thing that we have seen technically is we have invalidated the major upward trend. It's only started out in like November of last year, so I don't want to kill it too much, but I think it could always come back into the major trend. But let's just take a look. If you look at the screen here, we're looking at, we pierced this line here, and this line is the major long-term support line. We went down below it, and now we're kind of in a channel between, it's between that line and, between the channel that you see above, the smaller term channel. And so what you see here is a short-term support line, which is highlighted. And this is where I think this will go short-term. Now, the trend is clearly looking like it's going on a 12-degree slope down. Not a fan of that, but I don't see it really going really far down. I think it's probably going to, go out a couple of basis points here and there. Maybe go from 48 to 46 or 48 to 50. I think the major excitement was over. The stock market got hit today too. So there is a couple of interesting points here. One is the fact that we have cycles. And for those who are not familiar with cycles, I'll just go through real quick. But, cycle one here, typically how cycles work is you start at, the beginning of the semicircle. As you go through the semicircle, you're in a rising trend and then a decreasing trend, which means price action. So, typically as you're going through, you're going up in price, and then as you hit the top and then you start going down the circle, you're pretty much going down in price. And that's how cycles typically work. It's a phenomenon. It's proven. Some folks I've seen on YouTube do it as well. I don't know, for those who've heard of Tasty Trade years ago, they did this a lot. But this is another tool. So if you look where we are right now today, so if you look in cycle two, I'll just go through this one with you. You rising, see how that we hit a peak there at kind of the top of also at the top of the circle, and then we started to see a drift downward. Right now we're here. This is where we are. We should be rising right now. We're not. And we may have been part of a broader sell-off, which is fair. It happens. But I would expect over the next couple of days, once we resolve all of that, I think we start going back up again. And that up period of time would go between any time this week through May 15th. So that's kind of how I see it. Short term, if you're looking for a day trade, I would not do this thing for a day trade. Find something else. But I think this one's good for the long term, or even like the intermediate term. I think over the next month at least, I think we should start seeing something positive. And then finally, I just want to say that we should start thinking about, I'm hoping that Nucypher starts thinking about, improving their marketing capabilities. I don't think that they do enough to the investment community as much as they do to their technical community. So hopefully, and I've seen a lot of debate on Discord and Reddit, I think they really do. And, a lot of people don't think they need it, and some people do. So I'd love to hear your opinions on that anyway, but I'm also on Reddit, so I'm sure I see you guys there as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll have an update for you guys tomorrow around 6 o'clock. All right, cheers.